Welcome, everybody, to the NorCal Sports Network. Dan Coachman along with Eric Romo as we go into the final show of the week.
Final show of the week.
As we take maybe a 3-day weekend.
Did you hear from the Giants real quick?
I was just going to say, I did not. And I was going to ask Jim on base. I need to text him, see if he's heard. If you're out there, Jim, listening, let me know. I'm going to text you right now. Let me see here. Did you hear? Let's see here. The Giants. Yet. Yeah. Not sure what's going on. Robert Boyd right out of the gate.
Yeah, look at that. Thanks,
$5.
Robert.
Thank you, Robert. Love this show, guys. Glad to be back from my break. All right. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Good. Glad to have you back. We got some let's see, Robbie DeVille. I haven't checked my messages yet. Let's see what we got
Brandon to
here.
Mitch Lively, 2010.
Oh, there we go.
Nice picture. Nice.
Okay. Well, that's good news. At least Jim hasn't heard anything yet, so I don't feel like I'm being.
Wow. What's up, Ron?
So, hey, Ron, how you doing?
Maybe they're going to be a little bit tight this year. We'll see.
Yeah, who knows? It's interesting. We'll get right into this as the thumbnail, talking about that the Giants are going to have Dave Righetti right now is in camp working with pitchers, and you're going to have probably Will Clark and Buster and Barry maybe.
Possibly Barry, yeah.
Make appearances. So we'll see how that goes, but it's nice to see Bob Melvin bringing back the old Giants, because Melvin's an old Giant too,
Yeah, true.
So
he was a teammate with Will Clark, right? Or did he leave before Will showed up?
I think he left before.
Did he?
But I'm not sure. I'll have to look up his years.
It's pretty close, right? Pretty close.
Yeah, pretty close. Hold on here. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm doing a text here.
No worries. You still got the Pope with you, or did she go back home?
They'll still have her. He came back. He came home today, but give him a little day. I'll probably bring the pup back Sunday.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Yeah.
Give him a nice time to recover a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Give him a couple days at home. So,
what's up, Matt?
So let me.
Doing well, thank you. Hopefully, you're having a good one.
Robbie DeVille sent me a photo of. Let's see, who is that?
Yes, Vic. Bob Melvin is old school, but not in a bad way, right? That's not in a bad way.
Hey, I got something here. If I could, let me see if I can do this. Hold on a sec. I'll see if I can send. I don't know if it'll play, though, if I send it to my email.
Play it through your email.
Hold on here.
Check it out.
I agree with you, Carlo. It's nice to have a baseball manager. Absolutely. Someone who knows how to take care of a team on the field. Absolutely. And not just on the field, but also in the clubhouse too. Because from what it sounded like Kapler was a no-show in the clubhouse anyways too. So you got to be able to lead men, right? That's kind of what your job as a manager. Not only are you supposed to, take care of the on-field stuff, but you're supposed to be a leader of men and take care of that type of stuff. And I think that was lacking the last 4 years. It's a nice change. That's one.
Definitely was lacking. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I can't get this to copy and paste. Come on. Paste. There we go. Paste. There we go. Let's see if this will.
I would agree, Carlo. I would agree. No one could tell me otherwise unless someone comes out and says different. Buster definitely led the team in 2021.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, there's a whole different vibe in camp right now. I haven't been there, but I've been reading about it. It's a whole different vibe between Melvin.
That's
and,
good. But with that being said, the players still need to go out there and execute, right? The players still need to go out there and execute. The manager and the coaches can only do so much.
Didn't have a structure.
All right, this is not working.
No worries. Once the guys are in the box and the pitcher's on the mound, it's all up to them. The hopefully whatever they learned, they're able to implement.
All right, I'll show you. This is a picture of me on the field in Oakland Coliseum back in 2017.
Oh, is this the one with your mom?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm not going to show the whole thing, but I'm just going to show it on my phone. But
sure,
I'm getting introduced to Bob Melvin.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
My gosh.
Here we go.
Oh. Well, we'll go over because of this building. Yes, stay over. Hi. Yeah.
How are you? We'll come back and say hello. Okay, hey. I know. We'll come back.
Who's got the Rudy jersey?
My sister-in-law. There he is.
There he is. And who's that, your brother?
Yeah.
My wife, Judy, my brother, unfortunately, they are from the dark side.
He said they are from the dark side. He said I could see that because we were wearing Giant stuff.
The Giant stuff.
Yeah, him and his wife are A's fans. So yeah, so pretty cool though. Yeah, Bob Melvin's a really good guy. Yeah, just a normal guy. You can tell. Just people like him. It's going to be a whole different vibe. What I'm getting a feel right now is I'm getting a feel that Farhan's backing off on the field. He doesn't have to worry about. I think Gabe, he had to kind of
babysit a little bit.
Yeah. I think he had to babysit and he had to. I don't think Gabe was a planner. I mean, gosh, he was busy doing food reviews, right? He was busy making little videos for money. Whatever that thing was called. Cameo. Yeah. I
should have bought you a Cameo, man. Happy birthday, Dan.
Could you imagine?
Oh, damn it.
You still can. He's still doing them.
Oh, man. I'm going to have to get somebody. Oh. Hey, look at this. Cliff Martinez donates $5. Happy Friday. Only 45 left for Dan's buy-in. Tomorrow, Soler joins the 40-man. Trade on the horizon? Cobb could hit the 60-day IL. Thoughts? What you think, Dan?
Soler joins the 40
tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Soler.
So I'm guessing he must have passed his physical today.
Yeah. So that means there's still a spot open, isn't there? Or is there not?
I don't know, honestly.
I thought there was a spot open. Let me look.
I thought they had to put Cobb on the 60-day for them.
Well, they put Ray on the 60, but did that open?
No, that they put
Omar.
They put that for Adam Warren or whatever. What was his name?
Oh yeah, they got Warren, then they got the kid from Toronto, right?
But I don't know if is he on the 26? I don't know.
Nobody's on the 26. It's a 40.
Well, the 40, I should say. Yeah.
There's no 20. There's no 26 yet.
Right. Austin Warren. That's his name. I always get his name wrong.
Okay. So Soler. Hey, it could be that, or it could be the end of Warren. That's how Farhan works. He moves these guys on. Look how fast. Did you get a TJ Hummel jersey? What was his name?
TJ Hopkins.
Hopkins. Okay, I get
Cooper Hummel, also known as Crummins.
I just call him Cooper Hopkins and TJ Hummel. Forget it. Neither one will last that long. My goodness. Oh yeah.
Wait, didn't they?
Is that decaf? You know, how about bring in that almond creamer one for me, please? Thank you. Oh, we got
In the
some
coffee. Hey, cheers.
we got the black cup tonight instead of the orange.
Nice.
So,
Didn't they
hey.
DFA TJ Hopkins? I thought they DFA'd him.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
That opened the room for the
Auto kid.
Otto. Yeah. MF says he has that coffee mug, but you have
Which one?
this one.
Not this one.
You and your Mickey Mouse.
It's a Mickey Mouse operation.
All right, here we go. Almond creamer.
How much are you gonna dump of that in that cup? Let's see. Yeah, he's hiding.
Oh, no.
There we go. What do we got here? 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. That was like 4 tablespoons.
No, it
Holy
wasn't.
crap. You dunked that stuff in there. Oh my God. It was going nice and all of a sudden it just dumped.
No.
That was at least 4 tablespoons.
I needed something to stir it.
Maybe even 5.
What should I stir it with?
God.
Should I stir it with a paint can opener? I don't.
Why not? Go
She
for
didn't
it.
bring me a.
Go for it.
Well, this thing's. I don't know where this thing's been because. How many cans? You know what? Well, hold on here. Let me. Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So, oat milk creamer at Trader Joe's. Yeah, I could probably do that. Thank you. See if we got it. We may not even have enough cream in here. Hold on. Leave that there because I might just. Just a little bit more. You guys make the coffee too bold.
Oh my gosh, man.
I know how to make the coffee where it's not too bold.
You don't drink coffee, man. You drink water with some.
No, I don't. They're making my coffee. I didn't make.
Come on, it's coffee.
All right. That's all right. It's a coffee. I like it. I don't like it too strong a coffee.
I guarantee I'll never forget when I was stationed in Germany. My Italian friends, they made me an espresso. I took 1 sip of that, and I literally got woozy. I was like, "What did you guys do to? Did you spike my damn espresso?" He's like, "No, it was that strong."
Some
was
people
crazy.
can make pretty strong coffee.
It'd probably knock you on your ass.
So anyway,
the reasons of why you're not doing fantasy. He's scared of Eric taking him down.
oh, he's trying. Believe me, I saw Eric's football team. I'm not worried about that.
Hey, I didn't quit though. I didn't quit. Like
You
some
made
other
a
people.
valiant effort. You came in 7th place. You beat 5 other guys.
Oh man.
That's good.
Yeah, baseball. Okay. I like what he says here. There is some luck in fantasy football. Baseball takes a little bit more skill, maybe.
Really?
Because it's every day and you kind of maybe.
I don't know.
He never joined, Matt. We're trying to get him to join.
Yeah, I have not joined yet.
You're the best around. You're the best around. I love that one. That's a great song for that movie.
You sing high too. You
Yeah,
sing
you see that?
soprano.
You're the best around.
All right, I can't handle that, guys. I cannot handle that. I got enough. Come on, man. Playoffs. I don't need no singing on this show. Can't do it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. So, all right, we'll bring him back. If he sings that thing again, he's gone.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Try one more note. Try one more note.
You're
No, I got a quick trigger. There's just no way I can put up with that. I mean, the next thing he's going to do is you watch. Look for me to be in some stinking Speedo any minute. You watch. I know this guy like the back of my hand. I'm going to be shown in a Speedo any second. If I bring him back in, that's what he's going to do. All right. Should I bring him back in? I'll try.
Around. Oh man.
That was quick. That was like a slap on a ping pong. That was a slap shot.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you something right now. That clip you showed me yesterday,
Yeah.
people might want to adjust their odds.
In what way?
Yeah, I was at minus 200, right?
Yeah.
You might want to make me like a minus 1,000.
That was probably those were
just for
high.
fun. Yeah,
That
those
was
are
just
just
yeah.
yeah.
Would I be down to get Joey Bosa? MF asked. I don't know if they could afford him, but
Yeah, good point, LDO.
what happened with Solaire's physical
haven't
day, and
heard
why is
nothing.
it complete? Giants were supposed to finalize the contract today. I haven't heard a thing.
Seriously, that's exactly where they were last year. 81.5. Remember that?
Yeah, I'm trying to find
Exactly.
something I was reading on my phone. If I can find it, I will pull it up because I have ESPN Plus, and this is really interesting. But just to cover our thumbnail, it's kind of exciting to see some of the older guys back in camp to help out. It gives it a better feeling around the team, and I think they're going to go young. I think the idea is going to be young pitching and see what happens there. But
Okay, young pitching it is. So then
Yeah.
they can go get Bellinger then, right?
they ain't getting Bellinger. I don't think they're getting anybody. If they get anybody, it's Chapman. Wouldn't be surprised if they decided to just go a different direction. Feels that way.
Maybe they are. Maybe
Um,
they got faith in. Did you see me pull up the numbers between Luciano, Matos, and Ramos for minor league only though? It's interesting. Matos has the biggest success. The other two,
Yeah.
it would probably Ramos would be second, and Luciano, man, his spring training numbers.
Oh, I
Not
saw that. Yeah, I heard you talk about that.
Yeah, they're
Check
not.
this out. This is going to be interesting, what I'm going to pull up here for you guys. This is where every team, Major League's win projection is, and where would it be if they signed the remaining big four, all four of the remaining big free agents? That's Bellinger, Snell, Montgomery, and who is the
Chapman.
big four?
Chapman,
Well,
I
I
guess.
wonder who the fourth one is. Let's read it. I didn't even read it. I just assumed. Here it is. Stockwatch, where all 30 MLB teams stand this spring. The transition from the hot stove to spring training isn't always smooth, but usually the dividing lines are a little more clear than what we've got in February. As pitchers and catchers report in Florida and Arizona, to an unusual extent, the boundaries. Hold on, I got to move this thing out of my way because it's all right. There we go. To an unusual extent, the boundaries. Oh, I covered my camera here. This darn thing. Hold on here. There we go. Is that all right? So I'm going to pull this. The boundaries from one phase of the baseball calendar to the next are blurred because so many of winter's top free agents remain unsigned. Typically, we issue this pre-spring training stock watch. It's a chance to assess the work each team did on its roster over the winter today. Today, we're doing that based on how things stand at the moment, but also with the understanding that for some teams, these pitchers are going to change after they've added an impact player or two or four. Yes, it is Chapman. It's not neat and tidy, but with Matt Chapman, Bellinger, Snell, and Montgomery all still mired in free agent limbo, that's the situation we've got. At the same time, just as this initial spring stock watch is a chance for fans of every team to dream, it's also an opportunity for those fans to let their imaginations run just a little wild. That's what spring training's about, right?
Yep.
What if your team went all in, opening up its wallet and signing all the top remaining free agents? It's pretty thought. Okay, hey, wait a minute. Continue reading. I got to log in here. Hold on. Is that showing up there?
Yeah, you might not want to show that.
Well, I think it's okay if I put my email. Everybody.
Here, I'll just remove it, and then we can add it back when you're done.
All right, very good. It's not showing now?
Yeah, you're good. All clear.
Okay. Password. I guess on my phone, I'm already automatic. All right, here we go. Bring it back. Is it up?
There it is. Number 1, LA Dodgers.
Okay, so here's how all 30. That in mind. Now we've crafted estimates for the effect of each team's offseason work. We've included some very loose forecasts based on this thought experiment. What if your team went all in by opening up its wallet and signing all of the top remaining free agents? It's pretty thought, and one not based in reality. But then again, it's their money, not ours, right?
Yeah.
So Dodgers are projected at 104.8 wins, a 99.3% playoff, and hot stove. They gained, just by what they did in the offseason, they gained 12.2 wins.
Wow.
All in, that means signing all 4 guys, they go up to just about 110 wins. So it picks them up 5 wins. We won't read all this stuff. I did see Glasnow. I had a video of him. He was throwing 97 to 99 today. Struck out Betts. All right, Braves, 104.7 wins. Pretty much them and the Dodgers are one
neck and neck.
And neck. Yeah, this is going to be an exciting season with watching these two.
Yep, absolutely.
So they gained 5 wins. The Astros. Let's see what their hot stove for the year, what they did. They gained 3.9 wins, which was 3rd. The Dodgers were 1st in the offseason.
12 wins.
Then we go to the Astros, 97.4 wins. They've got a 92.2% chance, a 12% at the World Series title. They gained almost a half a win, 16th. All in, they pick up four wins.
0.4, right?
And no, 97.4 to 1.
I see what you're saying.
But they still doesn't change their playoffs. They're still 92.2.
Right.
They're in. The Yankees, 92.6.
The Yankees.
Look at that.
Win.
That adds 8 wins to the Yankees. Big difference. It brings their playoff chances up from 70, almost 80% to just over 92. They gained 5 wins in the offseason with their addition of
Soto
and who else? Yeah.
And Grisham. Oh, yeah, and Marcus Stroman. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So that is so they're 2nd in the offseason so far. The
Soto has 1 ring, right? I think he has 1 ring.
With Washington.
2019, right?
Yeah. The Twinkies, 88.9 wins, got a 73.5% shot, gained 2 wins with their addition of Sonny Gray and No, they lost Sonny Gray. Sorry.
They lost.
And Polanco, but they added, who'd they add?
I don't think they added much, did they? I don't
Maybe
think they
the
did.
better health of Buxton, Kirilloff, and Paddock. maybe
Buxton's
that's
always
it.
hurt. God, that guy
Yeah.
could be so good,
Yeah.
but he's always hurt.
All in, they gain almost 6 wins, raise their playoff odds by 6%. Number 6, the Orioles, 87. Look at, they go up 9 wins if they added all 4. They go from 60% to almost 80. That's a huge
Wow.
jump. Gained 2.5 wins in the hot stove. But they won 101 last year, but they're going to probably fall
why
off of that.
Why are they projecting 87 wins? That's very strange, don't you think? They picked up Burns, and they still got their young core. I don't know.
You think they'd be about 90.
Yeah.
Phillies, they lost ground by their offseason, haven't done much. So they've lost 2.3 wins. They've got a 68.5% chance of the playoffs, all in. Whoa.
I think they just, I see that. That's a huge jump.
Well, not as much as the Yankees, though, is it?
No.
Yankees is 20%.
I guess they signed Whit Merrifield
no.
today, right? The Phillies? I don't think this article reflected that.
Oh, this was out earlier. Yeah, they signed Merrifield. Okay.
Yeah.
Good for them. Blue Jays, 87.
Oh, damn.
They pick up 9 wins if they add all 4. Number 9, Tampa, 86.5. Where do you think some people may have already seen this, but where do you think the Giants take a stab? Where do you number of wins projection?
I think the projection. Well, I'm gonna say with 81 because that seems to be the thing. I don't know how much would they gain. I don't know. That would be interesting.
Mariners 86, all in 95. Whoa, they gain. Look at that. They almost gain, like they're 27%, almost 28%. Wow. Rangers 86.
To 92.
They gain 30% chance to make the playoffs but they can't do it. Nobody. I mean, there's teams that could.
Yep.
Cardinals 85. They gained 1.7 wins in the offseason. The Rangers lost 3.6. I guess they're assuming no Montgomery at this point. And they lost Hader. No, they didn't lost Hader. They didn't have Hader. They didn't get Hader.
Right.
Cardinals we covered. D-backs 85 wins.
Weird.
There's 55% chance of the playoffs. 14, the Cubs only have a 43% chance of the playoffs. But they'll add Bellinger, and that'll go up.
I thought they were going to do a lot more after signing, what's his name, Counsell to such a huge contract.
I know. You'd think you're paying your manager a ton of money. I don't know. Something on the landscape of baseball is weird right now.
It's strange, isn't it?
Because nobody's wanting to spend the money. I don't know if it has something to do with the TV contracts, but still, if Bellinger's return was really a no-brainer, it probably would have already happened. After a glacial start to the postseason, the Cubs added some core players like Michael Busch, Shota Imanaga, and Hector Neris. Busch is likely to be Chicago's most used first baseman, but like a number of Cubs, he's got the kind of positional versatility new manager Craig Counsell is well equipped to take advantage of. Okay. The Guardians, 80 wins. They go up to 86.7. They increased their playoff odds from 30 to 53.
Man, we're the Giants.
See, not so. The Mets, they've lost 2.4 wins. I think the Giants are coming up close. The
Damn,
Reds.
the Reds are ahead of them.
Yeah. Look at that. They only gain basically 4 wins, adding all 4. There's the Giants. 79 point. They have a 27% chance to make the playoffs.
Oh my gosh. 55 if you added all 4?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, that doesn't sound good, does it?
No, it doesn't.
And listen to this writing, though. Interestingly, the Giants should sign them all. The whole elite free agent quartet. We know they won't. We know they probably won't sign any of them. Right now, the Giants project to feature an opening day payroll near the middle of the majors, slotting between the Angels and Red Sox. This does not seem appropriate. This just does not. That doesn't
Seems, yeah, that's
seems appropriate. Seem. I'm gonna correct you there, Doolittle. Seem appropriate. According to the figures compiled by Forbes before last season, San Francisco ranked 5th in revenue between the Cubs and Mets. It ranked 2nd in operating income before featuring a 23 payroll that ranked 10th. Something needs to change.
Ooh.
There we go. We've been saying it. But look at that.
Who's been saying that, Dan?
All they've done this offseason, and I wonder if this has something to. Let me see when this article was written, because Soler had already signed. Let's see. Exclusive content, February 16th. Yeah. Soler was. This is just. That's today, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Today.
So there you have it. Let's see where the A's are. I bet you they're 30.
Man, that's interesting.
Let's see where the A's projection is. What do you think the A's projection is?
Bad.
You want to say
Last
61 or 60?
Oh, for wins?
Yeah.
Ooh. I'll go 60.
Whatever this thing is on the bottom, I can't get it off. Is that showing up? Terms of use?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to it. We'll just 60. Nailed it, Eric.
Oh, winner.
Chicken. They're not the worst. Who's worse? KC?
No.
Washington.
National.
Who's
Wait.
worse than that? Nationals. KC? Colorado. Wow.
Ooh.
Bad. Whoa, 57. Oh, I forgot to look at that. Where did they have the Pirates?
Oh, I didn't even
Let's
see
see.
where they had him.
I'm going to pull it. I'll just
I think
look
we ran
here.
past him.
Kansas City. Pirates, 25 at 72.8.
Hmm.
So below the Giants in the National League the Padres are below them. They got the Padres at 78.8. I don't see that. I heard the Pirates, Marlins, that's 2. And then they got Pittsburgh 3 and Washington 4, Colorado 5. So they got the Giants 10th in the National League. I have them 11th.
Okay, pretty close.
Close. But I heard forgot my train of thought. What did I hear? Somebody's. What the heck was I going to say on? Maybe it'll come to me later. Yeah. So with those. Oh no, I know it came back to me. I heard the Padres are moving Bogarts to second. That means Tatis is going to be at short. I'm looking for a huge year from Tatis.
Tatis is going back to short.
Well, unless they're putting Kim there.
Kim. What about Kim?
Maybe Kim's going to play third.
Stay in the outfield.
I just assumed. I just read that they were moving Bogarts to second.
Kim must be going to short.
Maybe I would. Who's their third baseman? Oh, Machado.
Yeah.
I guess it's Kim.
Matt said Dan Tatis isn't going to shortstop. Said it will be Kim. There we go.
Okay, I forgot about Kim. Man, Tatis loves to play short. He seems to just thrive on being in the middle of the game all the time.
Yeah. Yep.
I would love to have him at short personally.
Yes.
Um,
Maybe the Giants get him next year. We'll see.
yeah.
But going back to the arc,
Kim, you mean?
I like that last sentence. Something needs to change. All the things that we've highlighted, remember, we talked about where they are as far as the value of the team compared to the rest of the teams and how they're in the middle of the pack instead of being at the head or the front end of it. Interesting.
Wow. Well, that is interesting.
And it tells you something. I was talking about this yesterday. After we hit on it for a little bit, but the Giants have spent what, close to 200 million, if not at 200
A
million.
little over, yeah.
And that's where that's not good. If you have to spend that much money and that's where you're at.
Yeah, but overall, they're spending less money than they were last year annually on player salaries. So they committed more to the future, but they're less for this season.
Gotcha.
So they're really not.
They're still kind of right.
It looks to me like the plan is save money, play the young guys as much as possible. But I would love to see. Still, I would just love to see. Let's just go with the youth movement. We saw it in Oakland with Melvin. You had guys like Chapman come up in the system, and Olsen and many others. Mm-hmm. Let's put Schmidt in there.
Exactly, instead of Chapman, right?
And let's trade JD Davis for, or you can, you could either trade Davis or Flores. I would probably, Davis is probably going to test free agency next year, so you might as well maybe trade him. But I like JD Davis. But what are you going to do if you end up going with Schmidt? I don't know. I'm okay going with Davis in a sense too, and let Schmidt, if he's not ready, let him kind of fill in and work his way into the lineup, force his way into the lineup by playing great defense and hitting.
Dan, I asked the question of the chat yesterday. I asked how many people are concerned about Luciano at shortstop. Do people feel good, okay, or a little bit concerned? Seems like there's a little bit of concern out there.
Yeah,
the chat was.
Here's what I expect from Luciano. I expect him to do pretty well in the beginning and then struggle. I think once they find his weakness. Ellie Dela Cruz last year came out smoking, as a lot of rookies do, and then he really struggled down the stretch. The last 2 months, he couldn't. Month and a half, maybe, whatever it was. He was striking out and everything, But he'll adjust, and he'll come back, and he'll be better for it. That's the problem that the Giants blew last year. They didn't take advantage of a crappy team and get these guys. I heard Spencer Steer on the radio about a month ago say, getting those at-bats last year really were crucial to helping him do off-season work and adjustments. But do the Giants do that? No. That's why I think the Reds are going in the right direction. Giants, if they don't play these young guys, what are you going to do?
Right.
What are you going to do?
Right, exactly, because you're not spending money on free agents, right?
And they're not coming here.
Right.
So whether you're not spending the money or they're not coming, what are you going to do if your young guys don't produce?
Ooh, that's what I was just going to ask you, Dan, because what if the young kids aren't producing like we think they are? And
now you have nothing to trade for.
Right.
And you can't get, this would be like a sinkhole, right? Just kind of like,
can't get out of it. Quicksand.
Yeah. So these guys got to produce.
They have to. Good point, because if they don't produce, how are you going to trade them?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so they're kind of caught. They either have to trade these guys now if anybody thinks they're valuable and get some proven veteran players that still have a few years left until the next crop starts coming up.
Mm-hmm.
But if Matos, Ramos, Schmidt,
And Luciano.
Bailey, Luciano, those 5, and you could throw in maybe a Meckler. He's probably a year away still, but if all 5 of those guys not productive, you're in real
Bad shape.
right. Because I mean, I would say the guys that are must producers are Bailey and Matos and Luciano
And Harrison.
and Harrison. I was going to say him too. Yes. And Harrison.
Those 4 have to.
They have to produce. You have to get production out of those guys. Because if they don't get the necessary production, or at least show some potential that,
Right.
Hey,
Hey, yeah, we see something,
I expect them to struggle.
Right.
At times.
Yeah, it's not going to be perfect, but there's a difference between them working on something and then just not having it.
Matthew says, I read the Giants don't feel Schmidt's offense has developed enough to be a major leaguer. His minor league stats last season were only so-so. They would likely get worse in the majors for a year or two. Yeah, could be. I saw him in spring training last year. He looked great. I mean, he was hitting the ball with authority to all fields.
He did that when he first came up. Then he slumped. Then he got hit by a pitch, got sent down. And when he came back up, he seemed to be a bit better. His bats were better.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna. I don't expect much of a signing. I mean, I think games start a week from tomorrow.
Yes.
So now it becomes like every day there's a game, so there's less time to work on
less time to work on stuff, right?
Yeah, less. You got to do backfield work yourself. Work with coaches in the backfield, I guess, when you're not in the games that day. I'm expecting they have 65 guys as opposed to 77 in camp this year. So last year it was really awkward. They had 2 rooms.
Oh, you're telling me about that. It was like they ran out of room for people, right?
Well, they had a lower room that's behind first base dugout, which was their old room before it was renovated a few years ago, the facilities in 2020, I think. So they have an upper area where there's a big, nice clubhouse. I'm trying to think, can you bring up the Crawford interview? Do you have that?
Oh, is it in there? Is it on our channel? Might be.
Not sure. But they're putting all 65 guys up in the main room this year. So they're going to, which is important because you want your young guys with the vets. That's how
I got it right here. Did you want it?
Yeah, we're not going to play the whole thing, but I just want to show you something.
All right, let me get through the ad here. I'll just pause it and just keep it where it's at. Is that fine? Or do you want me to play it?
Let me see where it's at. Okay. See, Crawford has 3 lockers there.
3 lockers, right?
Yeah, one for his shoes, one for clothes. Yeah. So those 3 lockers, that is, see the trash can right behind them there.
Mm-hmm.
You could play it a little bit maybe and see it might. To the left, there's a hallway. There it is.
There it is. Yep.
Yeah, that's to the showers there. And so, he's the DJ. That's the prime spot for the leader of the clubhouse. Webb has taken that over.
Oh, this one right here?
Yes. but the other 2 slots have gone to Keaton Wynn and another young pitcher. I can't remember if it was Beck or gosh, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, it was. Hold on here.
Adam C says Conforto will have a bounce back year. Book it. JD Davis is above average at third base. I predict Schmidt will be our everyday shortstop by May. Nice. Nice.
Grand
What's up,
Admiral
PK?
says, any restaurant recommendations, Scottsdale, for my girlfriend and I? What kind of food you like? There's a great Italian place I've been to over there. And I'm trying to think of anything else. There's some good stuff down in Old Town, Scottsdale. I don't get out to Scottsdale often, but I just know I've had a couple of big luncheon meetings at this Italian place. Any kind. I'm trying to remember. I'll have to look up the name. I'm terrible with names of restaurants, but
AZ88, there he goes. He's Cliff is in it. AZ88, Steak 44, and Grimaldi's.
Grimaldi's. Let me see it. Gosh, I'm trying to.
PK, Dan's still waiting to find out. Just talk about your spring training
schedule. Yeah. So anyway, the locker room's going to be a lot. Should be a lot more loose this year. More, a lot of rookies in there. Yeah. I mean, Casey Schmidt was down at the bottom last year along with Bailey. He went. Those guys weren't even with. So that, remember when I interviewed Von Brown and those guys?
Yeah, in the hallway.
Yeah, Von Brown didn't get an invitation either, did he?
No, he didn't.
Dang. What was that list? Do we have that list?
I got it. I know where it's at.
Let me
no,
see that
it
list
was not.
Dang. That's weak. You want to give that guy a shot? Take a look at him.
I wonder if he's still hurt, man. That makes me wonder.
I hope
that makes me wonder.
I like that kid, man. I like his attitude. I like his Von Brown. Let me look.
I got it right here. For infielder, no, he's outfielder. Nope.
No, Grant McCray, huh?
McCray, Munguia, Chase Pender, and Yusniel Diaz. Yusniel.
Boy.
All pitchers, hardly any position player.
Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, he's on the roster. Sable. Okay, so they've got.
Oh, I didn't. Jimmy G got busted for PEDs?
Something. It was a prescription. It was a prescription that wasn't on some approved list or something.
Yeah, we saw that, Mike. Whit Merrifield. Yeah.
So they've got catchers. They've got those 3 catchers non-roster, plus they've got Bart and
Donovan Walton.
So they got 7 catchers actually in camp, which is plenty. Right. That's how many you want. A lot of catchers to catch all the
bullpens and all
bullpens and stuff. Yeah. So I wonder. Seems like Sable's going to probably, but he can. He had a heck of a spring last year. Sable's he can hit.
Oh, I saw that. Did you see? Hold on. They got plans for him. Supposedly, I was reading it in that show that I did by myself. Hold on one second. I'll find it right now. Where are we at? Boom, 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 boom. Right here. This is Pavlovich a couple of days ago.
Oh, and this is true too, LDO. Yeah, Bart might actually blossom. Definitely.
But there's no
Kapler
room.
didn't like him. Kapler didn't care for him.
This is from Pavlovich a couple of days ago. It says Giants plan to move Sable around.
Oh,
the
I saw
spring.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. So what does that mean? I don't know. I'm sure he's going to spend some time in Sacramento.
Yeah. But sidekick the singer, Kyle says. Yeah.
Shut your
Hey,
mouth, Kyle.
You're going to do a
Shut
show
your
tonight?
mouth. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a show tonight. Yep.
All right, lots to talk about, huh? We got that that opposition leader to Putin
Yeah, Navalny.
was killed.
Yeah.
Probably
Well,
poisoned.
he died. Right.
He just
He
died.
just died. He went for a walk and he died. That
Yeah.
happens a lot in Russia. When you oppose
Yeah.
Putin, usually you don't live to tell about it.
It doesn't not just happen a lot in Russia. It
happens
seems
a
to
lot
be
everywhere. Totalitarian. Yeah.
seems to be a lot of acquaintances of one named William
Yeah.
Jefferson Clinton
Yeah.
have
It's happened.
somehow shown up mysteriously missing, dead.
True. That is
Yeah.
true.
Even guys just dropping dead on a plane ride. You think, like Ron
Hitting the
Brown?
side of a mountain. Yeah. Hitting the side of a mountain.
Just kind of strange how that works. That I think the numbers were in the they were definitely in the double digits.
And then
Vince-
what was that guy that
Vince
committed
Foster?
suicide? Vince Foster committed suicide.
Yeah, just a lot of strange things happen when people know a little.
Better be
too
careful,
much.
Dan. You might want to be looking behind your shoulder, man. Careful what you say. I know.
Is Fargon in here?
That's pretty good. You might not want to eat the food when you go to Scottsdale if you get that they let you in there.
Yes. Hey, save that sandwich for that guy over there.
You might want to bring a brown sack lunch with you.
Yeah, if food is in the press box and it has my name on it, I might want to maybe take Alex Pavlovich's.
That's a good move. Good move.
Oh boy! All right,
Still
guys. Hey,
changing. Oh, come on.
you know what? I don't know if you want to keep going. I Friday night I said I'm going to just go 45 minutes to an hour. We're
Sure.
at 54 minutes. It's up to you. I'll let you kind of.
We can shut it down. I'll just go get my show getting going.
Yeah. Hey guys, go over to Military History Chronicles. It's 5 to 9. No, it's not 9:35.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
No, 9:27.
Oh, okay.
10:27 your time. Yeah.
Yeah. What am I looking at? I'm looking. Okay. Yeah. It's 9:27. What are you going to start up? About 9:45?
Yeah, somewhere on there.
You don't have a set time? Just somewhere?
No, we'll see. Somewhere around there.
All right. Military History Chronicles tonight. Eric's going to do a
To be determined. I think we're just going to do it just a general type of,
how
I do
opener,
that
like an opener pitching,
opener. Yeah, there we go. We're just going to do the whole military history conversations. We'll just see. We'll see what's out there. How about that?
There we go. That would be great. Yeah. What do we got? I'm just looking here at the top of the news here, what Eric might be covering. Let's see.
Mhm.
What do we got? You gonna touch on any current events?
Yeah, I might touch a little bit on that. I'm gonna try to stay on the military history, but it involves more than just fighting. There may be another war breaking out over there in, was it Azerbaijan? Maybe.
There can be all kinds of things going on. Yeah, it should be interesting.
Yeah, I got a lot of European, we could, we'll probably get into some other stuff too. Maybe some
354 million, something like that.
pop culture stuff. Yeah, right. Yeah.
There'll be all
Taiwan.
kind-
Yeah, get in Taiwan. Yeah.
Yeah, Taiwan. What was that
Chinese
guy's
are always
name?
doing something.
I'm terrible with Russian names. Except
Navalny,
Putin.
N-A-V
Yeah.
Navalny.
Now,
Navalny.
what was it? He came back to Russia after
Yeah, he
leaving
came back to Russia. Yeah,
for what? For his jail sentence?
No. He had left, and then he
Uh-huh.
wanted to come back to actually try to do something, but I think he knew his life was done by that time. Coming back. I mean, it did take some balls to be able to come back and do that, but
Yeah. So
That's
are you
what it
gonna maybe like do a reenactment of how he? Are you gonna
possibly. Oh yeah, maybe I should. Huh? Taking a walk. He's in the Arctic Circle, right? That's where their prison camps are in the Arctic Circle. A little bit cold. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure he just.
Do you think he had a shot if it was
No.
at actually beating Putin if it was legit? If there was no
He says he tried to start a coup. You know what? I'm not going to disagree. Nothing wrong with trying to start a coup against Putin. The guy's a damn dictator. All right. Anything would be better than freaking Putin right now at this point in time. Right.
So what is Putin, you think, what's the end result of Putin? Is he gonna try and march his way through NATO
Oh man.
countries?
I don't know.
I mean, like Biden today said, they said, well, you said there would be he would pay a price for it. And he already has. It's been 3.
Yeah,
it's
whatever.
like, well, what's the price? He says he's already paid a price. That was 3 years ago. I said, so now he's backing off of that.
Of course he is. Because the reason why it's politics for that. Oh, that's politics. Because he knows he can't get too deep into it because otherwise he's not going to get reelected.
So this is Putin's smart enough to figure that out.
Oh, Putin knows.
So
The guy was a KGB colonel. He understands all this type of stuff. He 100%. He knows who he's dealing with, and he's going to, and he's playing the long game. He was.
Don't you think he goes on an all aggressive assault here in the next month or so?
I don't think so, but it wouldn't surprise me. I know there's a lot of Baltic nations and nations bordering Russia that are very concerned.
I would think he could get very aggressive and then get some more, make more money out of it. U.S. funnels more money to Ukraine, and then all of a sudden they have a peace agreement.
Well,
especially if there's a change in the election in November.
If he invades a NATO nation, though, it's going to trigger something much more worse than Ukraine, 100%. That's where we get involved in a big way. A big way. I said this from the very beginning when this Ukraine war started off, and even with what's still going on, and we're kind of taking our eyes off of what's going on in the Middle East. This when bullets start flying and bombs start dropping, it takes a nature of its own. And if you can't control it, watch out. Be careful.
Yeah.
Be careful.
What's this comment here by Hello 45? Funny how Dan and Larry all of a sudden love, I'm assuming, Brandon Staley. Did I say anything about Brandon Staley?
I don't know. Did you?
No.
I didn't see you say anything about Brandon Staley.
Nothing. I put out a tweet today about Wilkes being. I just put an article. I just copied it and pasted one of articles about Steve Wilkes being not a right fit, but I don't know how I got lumped into that one.
Guilt. Hey, you know what? I'm learning about this. Guilt by association. It's a fallacy.
Yeah.
Guilt by association.
I mean, I read an article today about Brandon Staley, but I didn't comment on it. The only person I talked to is Los about it. So is that you, Los? Hello, 45? I don't know.
I also saw something about, what was it? Maybe the Giants hiring the former Chargers coach?
You mean the 49ers? That's what I'm talking about. That is Brandon Staley.
Oh, that is mom. See, that tells you how much I know about that stuff.
Yeah, Brandon Staley is the
I know about Putin, but I don't know about no Brandon Staley.
Staley was a horrible.
Yeah, exactly, Matthew. Yeah. That's what our
horrible head coach for the LA Chargers, but was the Rams defensive coach. Vic Fangio had him in Denver, liked him. He's younger, might be a guy that can, I mean, Kyle, if he hires whoever he hires, he's got to give him autonomy. He can't be
Yeah.
sticking his nose in the defense. You can't have a defensive coordinator that's calling a defense and you call a timeout because you don't like the, so we'll see. Dan said he liked him on Larry's post game. I did. Maybe I said that he might be a guy that be of interest for the 49ers.
That was a long night. You might.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I did. And maybe I will like him at some point if I read more about his defensive capabilities. We'll see. Matthew says, didn't Shanahan fire the DC? How did the defense end up taking the blame for that loss? The defense, Matthew, it wasn't that loss. It was more of a philosophy. On that last drive, too, the Niners were playing five deep and rushing five, showing five, and it was playing. It was just an easy, soft zone to pick apart, and it's why the Mahomes was able to hit guys cutting over the middle in front of the DBs. But there will be a new defensive coordinator. Wilks was not the right fit the whole year. It was a bad hire. Shanahan didn't have the trust in him. Wasn't Wilks' fault. Wilks runs a different style of defense than what the Niners are used to running. So he never picked up the schemes totally. When Eric comes back, we will end this. Maybe I'll just leave and I'll come back and he won't know I'm gone. I should do that. Come on, Eric. I could just close the show.
There you go.
I was saying, where is Eric? I could just close the show.
All right, guys. If you guys want to just hear what I have to say, go on MHC. There you go.
Yeah, go over to MHC, Military Historical Conditions.
Okay, yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
Military History Chronicles.
Yep.
Go check it out. We'll see you probably Tuesday, guys.
Oh, really? Gonna take Monday off, huh?
I think so. Yeah, triple holiday. Take the
Fair
day
enough.
off. Unless I get my credentials Monday and get some
Ooh.
interviews.
Yeah.
If I get some interviews,
Now you're gonna have to figure out that software.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys. We shall see you most likely Tuesday, but head on over to Military History Chronicles, and that'll be getting up and going. Oh, wait a minute.
You got
Hold
something?
on. Oh, hold on, man.
Denied.
Yeah, our policy is to credential media members affiliated with a major news gathering organization, and your YouTube show doesn't qualify, so your credential request has been denied. Whew. Well, I thought
Sounds like Jim on base is screwed too.
We'll see. Hopefully not. Hopefully that isn't.
He's not a major.
No.
Yeah.
But if they allow him, I'll find out, and then I'll be like.
Then it's a little bit fishy.
Then I'll maybe having to do a little legality stuff, maybe.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah.
But you still could go down there and
Yeah.
film and stuff, right?
Yeah, I can do that, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, but I will. I'll keep working on it. Anyway,
Sounds good.
all right. We'll see you guys.
All right, see you at MHC. Woo!